Welcome to More Than a Bag, a short video series where we get to unpack the heart of the Madlug brand. In this episode today, I'm going to share about the wearing your bag, the importance of wearing the bag, not just buying one, but giving one. You see, in 2018, while I was attending a festival selling the bags, we noticed 1,500 young people at this event. And out of that 1,500 young people, there was over 300 carrying Madlug branded bags. It was brilliant, absolutely amazing to see so many young people committed and bought into the movement because no child should carry life in a bin bag. What happened that weekend at that event was I had a youth worker come to my stand. He was saying, "I love your brand and buying one for my wife." And in that moment, he says, "We have a young person in our group who is care experienced." And I thought, well, there's no risk of stigma. You see, normally we give these little pack-away travel bags to children and young people, so there's no stigma that tells them that they're incredible. But at this event, where there was over 300 young people carrying Madlug backpacks, there was no risk of stigma that we could say to this young person that they could have a backpack. So I said to the youth worker, I says, go back to your young person, tell the young person to come down to our stand. They don't have to say hello. They don't have to talk to us. All they have to do is choose the colour of bag and let you know. You see, I don't want to put young people at pressure to basically so that I feel good in this or any of our team feels good in this. We just want to show young people without any strings attached that we care about them, that they matter. And so we told this youth worker, go and get your young person, come down, choose a bag, let you know which colour, and I would give the bag to the youth worker so the young person doesn't even have to speak to us. Well, on the last day of this event, the youth worker brought the young person down and introduces me to this young person. This young person's name was Jay. And Jay, he says, "Dave, this is Jay." And I says, "Jay, which colour bag would you like?" And he says, "I'm colourblind." And I says, "Okay, what football team do you support?" And he chose a red bag. So I went and grabbed the red bag. He's standing holding the red bag and he says, "What you do is amazing. What you do is amazing. What you do is amazing." As he was saying it, I looked outside the marquee where I was selling the bags from, and I could see loads and loads of young people, and I couldn't get past this reality. There's over 300 young people at this event carrying Madlug bags. Tears started coming down my eyes as I turned around and said to Jay, "I'm sorry." He says, "Don't worry about it." He says, "What you do is amazing." And I says, "No, what is amazing is that there's over 300 young people at this event and they're carrying Madlugs. Why? Because they believe that you are incredible, that you have huge value, worth, and deserve to be treated with dignity." Jay smiles, walks off with his nice red bag. But he comes back later that evening as I was packing away all of the stuff. And he had a friend half his height. This little girl with really curly, frizzy hair with a smile from ear to ear. I had never seen anything like it. I still don't even know this girl's name, but it was obvious that Jay had shared his experience of earlier with this young person. And Jay says, "I had to come back to you and just say thank you." And he flung his arms around me and gave me this huge hug. At that moment, I went back into my youth worker mode and I went into the ironing board stance because I didn't know what to do. Getting a hug from a young person who was 17 and a half years of age, who had previously told me that he had moved 15 times in a 2-week time period with his belongings in bin bags. And he just came and he said, "Thank you." Well, that's not the end of the story. You see, 2 days after that, he gets in touch through Facebook Messenger and he says, "I met Dave Linton at this event. And I've been so blown away that I've decided that for my 18th birthday, I'm going to give all the money that I get to the work of Madlug so that other young people can experience what I have experienced." You see, something changed that day. The importance of wearing your bag. You see, when it started, it was simply just how do we get the money out of doing business? By selling a bag, using the profit to give a bag to a child or young person in care for free. Something changed that day. Talking to Jay is the power of wearing. You see, young people in care often tell me that they feel lost in a care system. They feel it's only professionals see them, teachers, police, foster carers, youth workers, those who are professionals. But the reality is that they feel that society doesn't care. Because the stories that we hear is the stories in the news, and it's always the negative stories. Madlug is hopefully changing that narrative. We believe that every care experienced person is incredible. They've been let down by adults, but they are incredible. They have huge value, huge worth, and deserve to be treated with dignity. You see, buying a Madlug is part of the solution, but wearing it is communicating to these unseen children and young people out in our society who are care experienced that we see you, we know you, we believe in you, we love you, love without words. So I'd love to invite you into this story. Like, share, sign up to our newsletter, and if you haven't got a bag, buy one, wear one with pride, knowing that a child in care is seen, knowing that a child in care has got a new bag so that bin bags aren't used, and help one.